All right, welcome in Leos to your April monthly tarot reading. So welcome in. How are you all doing? Everyone in the north enjoying their spring finally. Winter is over. We are now in the season of renewal, birthing, fertility, feeling that sun again. There's that hope and kind of excitement about, spring blossoming, the things that once were dormant. Okay, so I'm doing something a little special today. So I have my flower oracle, it's the flower medicine oracle cards. So I'm doing this for all the zodiac signs. I think I actually, apologies to Aries. I thought of it, I think, with Taurus. So Aries did miss their flower, so I'll do a special flower for any Aries neck for the month of May. But so Leos, I'm pulling a flower medicine oracle card. So this, along with the kind of meaning of the card, we'll talk about that. But whatever flower comes up, I kind of been asking for a flower for you guys that is something significant, that has symbolism for you guys specifically for the spring and summer as we move into that in the Northern Hemisphere. So that flower is something that you could use and have around you, so you can find the actual real flower. Maybe you want to plant that flower, but having that flower around you is going to support you, Leo, through the next 2 seasons in some specific way. So just give you energy and just be something important for just you guys. So we're going to look through that. And then I have, I'm going to pull just a couple other oracle cards here. And then we'll dive into the tarot. So this is for, as usual, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus Leos. And so we're in April here. I did just want to talk through a couple themes, the monthly themes and reflections. I'm kind of doing that for each month. So for Aries, April, we're in, the sun is in Aries, so we're kind of in Aries season. Towards the end of the month, we'll move into Taurus. But Aries is a fire sign. So definitely we're feeling that more fiery energy, creativity, passion, inspiration, action. So that is one of the themes. So the themes of the month are action, confidence, and leadership. So kind of sit and meditate on those 3 words, action, confidence, and leadership. That is coming up in the themes are actually coming up in the readings a lot right now. So it's definitely, especially at this point in time in April of 2025, we do have Mercury and Venus, which have been retrograde, are going to go direct. So that also kind of supports that action energy. That retrograde really asks us to kind of maybe pause, maybe not take action and more think about things, reassess, review kind of where we're at, and how we want to shift and change and move forward and take action differently that can better support our lives and who we are right now. And it's also that confidence and is helping us to fuel the action, right? Sometimes to take action on something, we have to have the confidence and courage to actually do it if it's something that's, outside of our comfort zone or something new. And then taking the lead on that, not waiting for someone else to give you the go-ahead that, yeah, you can do that. It's for you to decipher, right? And that's always, it's for you to decipher what's right for you, what's best for you in your life, in your family, or whatever you're trying to do and what direction you're trying to move forward in. So those are the big things this month. We did just have at the very end of March, we had the last eclipse for this season. That was a new moon in Aries, and that was a partial eclipse. So we are moving into Aries still with that energy kind of resonating. So that's still going to impact us. And really, I saw those 2 eclipses, especially in all the readings. And if you look at the astrology, it really was almost like that energy was opening up a portal for us, opening up a new doorway for us to step into change, step into transformation, and kind of, there's definitely, all signs are indicating this new path now moving forward. And again, there's that courage and confidence to take that action to actually go down the new path. Even if we're not 100% sure of the outcome of that path, we feel it, right? We feel it in our soul and our intuition that that's what's right for us. All right, let's dive into April here. So I'm going to pull your flower card. So you have got Cosmos, and that Cosmos is order here. So there's something about, I'm just going to look at the flower card here. So cosmos comes from the Greek word meaning the world and order, stability, security, everything in its place. So maybe there's been a little bit of chaos or you not feeling that things are in order in your life, but now you're actually, that retrograde was you really thinking about, okay, how do I want to bring order into my life? How do I want to bring more stability in maybe a time or situations, looking at the past, that you maybe have not been feeling stable in where you've been. So it's a time for you to figure out more order in your life. I think that really opened up with the Virgo full moon eclipse for you guys in middle of March. So definitely cosmos are going to help support you in that. So just something to, you have an actual kind of symbol, a talisman to help bring you supportive energy. All right, we have the bleeding heart, grounding. And then the fairy slipper, orchid, heart song. Interesting. So you have three flower cards. These oracle cards are not all flowers, but you guys got all 3 flowers here. So there is some sort of symbolism here with the flower. So it's interesting because I feel like you've been through something, Leo. You've been through something. This could have been going on a couple years even. I feel like there was some sort of maybe loss or grief or something you went through that it's definitely been, to me, I don't think some of you could have just happened, but I'm feeling more of this happened within the last even 5 years. And it really caused a lot of disruption for you, definitely heartache and grief. And you're really getting to a point of needing to, you've been through some time now of not feeling grounded, of just not feeling yet that you've brought order back to your life after this situation or experience you had that kind of was challenging, difficult. I feel a lot of disruptive energy within even in your body, your physical body. And I feel like this is definitely an important time this spring for you is to ground back in, find some order and stability finally, and really start to think of a new way forward. You know, especially if this was really big, if this was a big, huge, maybe even a loss of someone really important in your life, it is going to ask that life isn't going to be the same. And not saying that it can't be as great as it was before this happened, but you need to start looking to move forward in a way it's like this new you, right? We need to ground into the new you, allow ourselves to express and feel those feelings maybe some of you weren't great at feeling the feels, but there's something that your heart is really calling out for you to do right now. And I think you do really need to follow the signs. I do think your soul is giving you signals right now and helping you on your path forward. All right, we have the King of Wands, Death card, the Page of Cups, the Chariot, Hanged Man, Three of Swords, Seven of Wands, and 10 of Swords. So, and I'm just going to grab this because this is that leadership. There's the leadership for the month. The Hermit, this is crazy. So the Strength. Okay. Yeah, so we're ending on a lot of what the themes of the month are here. We have leadership, we have confidence, and then the Hermit to me is that wisdom. There's some wisdom now that we've gained that we can take action on, that we know what direction. We now have the time, education, the spiritual wisdom now to really understand how we're going to move forward and maybe a decision we need to make. But there is some sort of ending here with the 10 of Swords, Death, 3 of Swords. So there is an ending here that I feel like you went through that was difficult, challenging, especially from like a heart space. And it's finally time to kind of, it's almost like I said, a period of hermit, of really going within, of just maybe being in solitude, maybe even like physically separating yourself and being a little bit more reclusive for some time. Because you needed to kind of spend the time to grieve and to like be with yourself and understand you, and there was too much chaos, especially in the external world, and just having too much out there that was like, I feel like too kind of either triggering or just like too chaotic energy there. But there is some essence of finally moving forward. You're going to feel some movement in your life, some more inspiration to take action on things where maybe you weren't as motivated or feeling it for a while. There's definitely been a period of feeling stuck, Hanged Man, maybe stuck in the same thing. And maybe there hasn't been a lot of change for you in a while because of, again, there's a reason for everything, but there was a reason for this, and I think the Hermit kind of symbolizes this period of your life that you've been going through. But I feel like you're really finally, we have this strong leadership energy with the King of Wands and the Emperor, really finally feeling empowered. If you're a creative person and you haven't been able to create for a while because you haven't felt inspired or motivated, I feel like that's coming back. And this is really aligned with that spring energy here. But there also is this little, like the Page of Cups could be too, that something like, again, something triggers this and helps to kind of lift you up or motivate you too. So this could be, someone reaching out and you just maybe having a conversation with someone, and it really like, it could be with a close friend or somebody where it just like, it kind of triggers you back where you're like, yeah, you're right. Like I need to get back out and get back into life and start doing more things or something like that. I mean, this could even be some video you come across YouTube, like some inspirational video that kind of, also kind of lights some fire underneath you, which propels you forward with this Chariot energy. You could feel some resistance here. The Seven of Wands, it's almost like there's a little bit of resistance, but I do feel like you're going to overcome this. I just feel this new power within you and really standing up for yourself and standing up for kind of what you want to do and how you want to move forward. Something definitely, this could be in the past, this ending, but it also could be that something needs to end for you to kind of start in a new direction here. So I'll clarify that more when we in a minute, but I'm going to pull a couple more cards. Temperance. I feel like that Temperance has been coming up a lot. Two of Pentacles, Judgment, big energy here. So we have two big major arcana cards, and in the middle, this piddly Two of Pentacles. So you're very, I do feel this like waffling of like, if you feel a lot of ups and downs lately, like, okay, I'm feeling good, I'm feeling motivated, and then it's like, I'm not, and it just is like really quick, and you kind of feel this kind of bipolar up and down energy right now. That is really, to me, attributed to the astrology right now and then the energies. But I do feel like you're really supported. These are two angels here. So we have, they kind of both represent Archangel Michael and Gabriel. So there's this strong supportive divine energy around you right now that's helping you to kind of find some more, again, grounding, harmonizing, and integrating the energy so you're not feeling so up and down all the time. I do feel like you've been in a place of a lot of uncertainty in your life, and so you've kind of just been standing still for a while because you just haven't been having clarity or confidence in kind of what you want to do and where you want to move forward. But I do feel like what's coming here is the Judgment. There's this real kind of fork in the road of like, okay, it's finally time where there is some divine destined path moving forward. And it's a change to me. There is a big change coming with the Death and Ten of Swords again. And it's like finally getting the call of, okay, it's time. Like, it's time for this change in your life. And I feel like up until now, there's been a lot of alchemization happening from like an energetic level for you. Like really integrating a lot of your emotions, integrating a lot of the ethereal energetic piece with the physical to kind of, especially there's some karmic things that happen that you had to kind of clear and integrate. And I think it's finally like you've done, the process is complete. The Star, yep, another big card, Seven of Cups, and the Hierophant. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of big readings for April. I mean, people are getting really big, like life-altering readings. And Leo, this is really what's coming up for you guys. It's like where you're at right now, I don't think you're seeing what the big shifts are happening right here, but there's a lot of healing you've been going through. And finally, it's like there is a call with Judgment. And I do feel like with the Hierophant, I'm just gonna, let's get the last row here. Because I'm Three of Wands, Five of Cups, and the King of Swords. So I'm kind of getting, there's like, we're really moving away from the traditional. So if you've been stuck in any sort of traditional, whether it's like a type of work or a relationship, I do feel like there's a call to shift out of this. There is, I feel like this is somebody else, this King of Swords. There's someone really else who's stuck in the traditional. And they really are more right logic minded. So they really think through their mental scape too much. And we're reaching a point in where we're at in this physical reality, in this time space, now moment where it's like we need to get out of the thinking mode and move more into the feeling and the cups and the fire energy, and get out of the earth and the air, because we're moving out of the very dense energies, and also the old ways of thinking and approaching things. And that's what these two cards represent for me. And it's like, here's that Judgment Day of like, okay, we need to step out of that old way of trying to do things and figure things out and approaching situations. Because I feel like there's been a lot of confusion about a situation. a lot of grief you've gone through. There's definitely something that's really been a difficult, challenging time for you. You could have really, I mean, for some of you, you actually did lose somebody that was really, really important to you. That was that really blew your stability apart. And you had to relearn how to find your own stability and ground again after this whole situation. You could have been holding on to a situation because of just like it was just some sort of life raft, you know, in the chaos that was going on. But I feel like it's finally time to like hit ground and kind of get out of holding on to the old life raft and moving forward. And you've kind of just been waiting this out, you know, waiting it out to kind of, okay, entrusting that in divine timing and having patience with this whole process, that period you've been going through of like, it's going to finally like calm down. Things are going to open up. I'm going to find clarity, and things are going to actually start moving forward, and good things are going to happen again. And I do feel like that's coming in April. But there's something big that has to kind of shift. That final shift that's finally like creates the change for you. So what's the Death card and the Ten of Swords about? The Fool. Yep. The new path. The new path. Eight of Pentacles. So this could be, for some of you, this could be a completely new career path. And it could align with like helping other people do internal work. So this could be like spiritual work. I do feel like this is going to bring in a lot of good stability in regards to like financial and abundance coming in. I feel like you're going to manifest in something really brand new. But this is a whole new, it's almost like when you look at your life at the end of it, you're going to know, okay, that point in time, I almost went on a completely like curveball and completely changed in some big way in my life. But it really aligns with who you are now. And it aligns more with your ultimate purpose and kind of like what you want to feel like in your life, if that makes sense. So the something ending is going to help propel you on the Fool's path here, which is starting again. All right. I think that kind of wraps it up here. So some big things for you, Leos, as well. Cancers had a big reading, because I just did them. That was really big. So there is some big shifts happening in April for people. All right, Cancers. Well, thanks for joining in. If you know any other Cancers, Leos, if you know any Leos or people who have strong Leo energy, share this with them. That might help them. Don't forget to like the video. And yeah, I'll see you in the next reading. Bye for now.